Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to the Insula Populi Megacampaign. In the last episode, we had our first war where we conquered these little islands over here. We had to get some mercenaries to do that, but that is done. We were able to grab those islands before Carthage could do anything about it. And we've also established a little colony over here on Corsica at Seone. So we'll work on developing that. So working through our missions here, we've gotten through City of Palma. Got that upgraded. Yeah, Seone is going to need to be city status. It's going to take some money. Alright, so let's get things rolling here and see what happens. Now, we were seeing a bit of a food issue over here, but I mean, it's gone away. So I think it may have been due to time of year, or just the year. So I think what we're probably going to need over here is a farming settlement. A blessing of the gods. After a long and arduous ceremony, our high priest Tiresio Theria declared Abaraban Theria, our leader here, blessed by the gods. Great blessings like these are only given to a worthy few. The divine blessing will surely give us the necessary religious authority we need to convince our people of our importance in the world. With the gods at our side, who can stop us? Yep, now it's showing low food supply. I think that's just because it's less than 100 and reducing over the winter. And then once we get back into spring and summer, it should... The Antigonid cause waivers. Antigonos' death has, combined with recent setbacks, fractured the stability of the Cyclops' kingdom. His heir and co-king Antigonos, unable to hold together the expiring loyalties of his subjects, has abandoned much of the kingdom to claims of other Diadochi while he retreats to lick his wounds among Greek friends. The Antigonids are gone. Or, well, they're very, very reduced. Okay. The Antigonid kingdom has been carved up by the other Diadochi state. Alright, well, that doesn't really have much to do with us right now, so... Yep, and now it's gaining food again. Yeah, so we just need either farming or a granary or something here. Farming settlements will require... it requires a food-producing trade good. Local power, ruler finesse. Population capacity, okay. Alright, we have an omen. Do you think we're just gonna keep putting on Melkart? Though, we need to potentially look at Hellenic, Canaanite. Guy has fallen ill. He gained a dysentery. Lovely. Hostile attrition, fort defense, discipline. Yeah, discipline probably. Morale of armies, aggressive expansion chain. You can't do anything there. Several nights ago, Heraldum Thutta was discovered helping himself to a sizable quantity of gold for the national treasury. Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to build the money up. Alright, have him flogged. Research points plus 5%. Yeah, you know what? Do it. Swap that out. Yeah, I know our stability just decreased. Yeah, this is an issue here. It's gonna take a while. Monthly research. Lost money to do that. Man, you were at war with, like, everyone. Syracuse. Rome, you're at war with. Yeah, we pretty much just want to stay out of that. You know what? I'm gonna cut down my army maintenance. Well, the clan council was in session this afternoon. A little-known woman by the name of Kanine stood to give a rousing speech on the subject of sanitary living conditions for the poor. While her argument was ultimately unsuccessful, many heads were turned by the beauty of her oratory. Perhaps this is someone we ought to keep an eye on. Like, how much? That doesn't do anything. The struggle between the religious echelons of our society and the peasants has recently come into light. As the population at large feel like the religious ceremonies are inaccessible in distance. On the other hand, our high priest and his attendants demand the distance needed to do their jobs properly. An argument, that's the wrong word there. The peasants have no rights and argue, it's an argument. The peasants have no right to the inner workings of our religious ceremonies. A procession through the territory will appease both sides. We gain 3 stability and we get some loyalty on. Yeah, that does nothing. Fleet maintenance. Yeah. Really isn't a ton that I can do there. Have a navy of at least 35 ships. I don't know if that's gonna... Well, that'll eventually happen, but... Two port buildings. The forum has a training camp. Let's see, it does have an open building slot. A mature individual by the name of this person has approached our chief magistrate in private this morning. In a hushed voice, he spoke of a vision of a near future, in which he was found by his loved ones having been impaled by a battering ram. With shaking hands, he offers all his worldly goods to the state in return for our protection. How awful. We shall take good care of him. Alright, so we need what? A second port building. A training camp, a tax office. Needs a training camp. Alright, build a training camp. Cultural assimilation, religious conversion, growth. Migration attractiveness negative 1.05. Through our trade connections, new ideas have spread. All right. Like, we're moving pops, but all right, our arbitrator here, Hartheria. As it is a demand for more funding to do his job properly. The appeal for more gold seems a bit arbitrary, but we have noticed. Top conversion speed, national freedom high, gains 10 political influence. Alright, you can have the cash. The loyalty is dropping. Those fortifications. The Great Shrine of Tyrsinia, dedicated to Auriga, has been sacked by the forces of Carthage. The priests assure us this can only bring bad fortune upon their people. We would like to gain some opinion from Carthage. We're no longer importing iron. Then let's import it from somewhere else. No longer importing precious metals. Let's reestablish that then. Substantial amount of the state food stockpiles in the province of Valerius has seemingly disappeared overnight. Whereabouts of the supplies are still debated. Some claim a group of assertive Pontic merchants swindled an incompetent clerk. Others, the vengeful gods, spirited them away in anger. In any case, the reserves are severely diminished. I do not have the money to spend to buy it back. Alright, well, there's not much I can do about it. Okay. Right of appeal. Culture happiness plus 5%. Ease restrictions on citizenship. Corsian. Sayona gains colony. Migration attraction. Pop assimilation speed. Alright, the arrival of Taliotic settlers has hardly endeared the local population to us, but the foundation of a colony in this area is without a doubt the best way to exert control here. And even the local Corsian inhabitants will see how our city will prosper and surpass any previous settlements they may have had in this area before our land was confiscated. We're the best. Colonizable territory. Go ahead and colonize it. That has fish. Boost ability. Province. Increases loyalty by 1. Right to lead. We'll add. We'll do protection against torture, sure. Omen. Yeah, keep going. We need to keep our income up. Right of inheritance. And right to enter legal contracts. Loyalty is still dropping. Cultural assimilation. Oh, we have more colonizable territory. We might as well go ahead and colonize it. Salt, wood, and fish. Alright, well... growing pretty good over there. Carbon theory. There is a delicate matter that will require personal attention. We have heard reports that Sehar theory has been threatening to kill Kolka's Gunal over real estate. It seems they both want the same property in Palma. Neither one is backing down. This is just a... lose more money. Cannot. I gain some tyranny. It'll bleed off a little bit. But I'm not spending the money, regardless of whatever the other thing was. I'm trying to build up enough money to actually, you know, build something. Okay, so this is basically covers the whole province. All right. We'll give you right of appeal. And we can establish another colony. Okay. I think that is the most that we can colonize over there. These are nobles. Freeman. Etruscan Civil War. Etruscan Civil War. The bitter Civil War in Etruria is finally coming to an end with the loyal forces of this crushing rebel armies. All right. All right. Breaking actors of Carthage. Carthage has complete control of Sardinia now. Alright. We lost our iron. Get it back. And our precious metals. We'll get that back from a different location. A barbarian theory was fast asleep in his bedchamber when all of a sudden there was a loud screams and the sounds of breaking furniture ripping a barbarian from his reverie. There was a flash of steel and a few frantic women later a barbarian's bodyguards were holding Uxentio Gunal on the ground. What came next was a story so ridiculous, so strange, that for a moment, a barbarian thought he was still dreaming, but no, this actually happened. It appears that Uxentio, clearly a simpleton, had purchased a gigantic tuna in the fish market and had brought it to Palma as a present. Now, how he managed to sneak past your sentries in the middle of the night remains a mystery. When pressed for more details, Uxentio keeps sobbing the same story. It's the biggest fish I've ever seen, a barbarian, and I just had to give it to you. I didn't mean any harm, honest. In fairness, next to his feet is truly the largest tuna you have ever seen. That was the dumbest thing you've ever done? You kill him? Guards, beat this idiot with the tuna and throw them both in the street. Oh my goodness, this is another thing that's going to cost me money. But you know what? Fine. I could use the stability points. Be nice if I would get some events that actually, gave me some money. That would be nice. Alright, a son has been born. And another son has been born. Alright, Uxentio has fallen ill. Alright, well, I think we'll go ahead and end the episode here. I mean, we've grown our colony up there, but we're still having some loyalty issues. We'll keep working on that. Maybe I gotta turn these guys into citizens. I'll have to see. Alright, but for now, we will stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.